Good morning. So this is going to be a little talk about this little picture and what it means and how it relates to the whole Shirley service and all that flows and blah, blah, blah stuff of my cosmology. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to be able to model all of the main particles, everything except for a photon, I guess. Yes, everything except for a photon. Basically on here with the little extensions. So let's look at your basics. We have your proton. Proton is 3 fractional charges and spin for each of those fractional charges. And that because of that spin, that is the vorticity of this charge being very, very close to the singularity situation. The proton is the nucleate, imagine if you have a vortice, this is the very, very whole of the vortice, and then the electron is distributed because it's the surrounding funnely part of the vortice, because it doesn't have the same vorticity, and we'll get to that. So, got an up quark, 3 fractional charges, 2 fractional charges, and spin down. Negative charge and spin. Anti-up, anti-down. The proton is 2 ups. So that would be this, and then we'd have some extra. And it's kind of extra, so we don't want it. So you throw it down on it, and that closes it up, neutralizes the charge, and in my opinion, actually sort of closes the spin so that it could be completely closed and the proton is stable. Now the let's get this right this time. The electron is surrounding because it doesn't have spin, it doesn't have the vorticity, it doesn't have mass. Really, it's sort of the diffuse surrounding flow. There's your neutrinos. Spin, spin. So I think there might just be, it may be a Majorana situation or whatever, where there's really there's only one neutrino. It's just the neutrino gets used when there's enough gravitational pressure to force a charge exchange. Because everything starts off being, let's say, a proton and an electron. So that's hydrogen. It's a proton and an electron. And then gravity comes and squishes this so hard at some point through fusion, whatever, that this goes through reverse beta. And this charge gets incorporated into, it gets some spin. You take a neutrino, antineutrino, give it some spin, and now it becomes a neutron, which is like a complete little, everything you need to make some hydrogen plus in a little nugget. The neutrino is the minimal cosmic egg, so to speak. The double cover. 1 cover, 2 covers. The electron is a cover, but without vorticity. The proton is a cover, it's 360 degrees, but with vorticity. You merge these two and you get a neutron, which is its own anti, and it's a little micro-universe. And this is the way things can fit together. And then generations are, if you took this whole thing, imagine this is a gyroscope. And you take the gyroscope and then you push it so that the gyroscope is still all aligned, but it's skewed from its normal position. And there are precise angles that you would have to skew it that would still sort of work as a semi-stable, metastable situation. And then you can even push it again. I have another video that addresses sort of this. You could push the whole gyroscopic thing one more time to go to the next not normal situation for 3 gyroscopes. Pushed it once, pushed it twice. If you push it a third time, then you will end up where you started, basically. So that is sort of why 3 generations and how those generations fit as extensions sort of this. And yeah, so that's talking about this picture and how I see things fitting together, kind of. Have a beautiful day. Regardless of all the craziness going on, just be nice to people. And yep,